It's a dude running around over here. Okay, this is apparently the one who wanted the province that we were working on. Send welcoming gift. Relations minus 385. Because doesn't like shadow there, doesn't like chaos, doesn't like materium, but only a little bit of minus materium. I'm not sure. All right, let's send a welcoming gift. Okay. She gave us some garbage about it. Do we have grievances? I can buy off their grievance about the outpost for 140. And what are the... I could Declaration of Friendship, which will cost me 10 upkeep per turn and build towards status. Could rival them. What do we think of them? I do want a war, but I don't want to force a war when there's going to be some forced on me already, I think. Okay. It's kind of weird that it says discovered another ruler where I concealed. Do I wish to remain concealed? I do. Maybe it was a different army that's spotted. Maybe I should have zoomed in on the map where that was. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do some things. We have a new empire skill available. What was it? I don't know. It's probably that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and cast. You know, upkeep 12 on wild animal, huh? It's quite a lot. Okay. Up a level 1. Alright, outpost founded. We should set the production in the capital. Market is still boosted too. We're one turn off wanting to upgrade. Or rather getting the boost to upgrade. That should mean if we take this and grow, we should finish that pretty quick. Am I gonna purchase Diablo 4? I played all the beta weekends and we're playing the next beta weekend too. So yeah, we'll be playing that. Oh, that's probably who we met. It's probably this guy over here. And this scout there. Alright, I want to go to here. I guess I can move here, meet this guy. How do I decide to meet them, by the way? I don't know how to make that happen. I have to move adjacent to him. Do I have the ability to do that? I move there. That is 6, 12, 18. Then it will be 24, 30, 36. Nope. Did I say 36, but it would be 38. And then I won't have I'll be not enough by 1. All right. Then we'll meet them later. We prospect. Okay. Okay, we have no idea what's been prospected over here and what hasn't. I go to there. A new pawn appears before me. Does this mean when my scouts prospect they become visible? It must do. They are necrotic goblins. Likes empires that breaks treaties, likes empires with a weaker economy, dislikes empires with stronger research, dislike empires that trade. Sounds like an asshole. Okay. Alright, can I see the factions we've met then? 0 free cities, right? Okay. I should have looked at her personality. What is her personality? How do I do this again? Okay, personality of Thorian diplomat. Likes empires with a single race. Likes empires with a stronger military. Likes empires with good relations with free cities. Likes empires that have many alliances. Alright, I think we're gonna send a pronouncement of declaration of friendship with her. And I'd like to sell her some items. We have to wizard's bond. What's the problem? I have to get to -100 to do that. Okay. Sure. Okay. Continuing prospecting in the mountains. Yeah. She's at rank 2. Don't know what that means. Can't tell which ones have been prospected. Looks like these ones have not. But I can't tell which tile that actually is. Yeah, they've not done a very good job overlaying borders on mountains, I gotta say. Okay, I'm in this tile apparently, which is good. Production. Gotta figure out what that's getting assigned to. We have another scout. There's one more tile here I haven't prospected. This one apparently. And a wand of provocation. This is a taunt wand. Okay. Alright. Look at the yellow border. The ones that have been prospected have green lines. Look at the yellow border. The ones that have been prospected have green lines. Yeah, I can't see what you're talking about. They all have green lines, right? When you select to move. Alright. I'll try to remind me next turn when we do it, because I don't have any more movement left on my scouts, so I can't see that easily. Okay, I want to cast another one of these. I don't really want to use up all my overworld map, though. We need more mana. Okay. So, do we have a boost for this mana obelisk? We need a second quarry. We're going to grow next turn. That will be a second quarry. Alright, let's run Town Hall here. We should get the boost midway through for it, right? And you guys said it does refund the gold. So our production is 71 plus, what do we just loot? I don't know when production is assigned. Must be the beginning of the turn. But is it before or after growth? Do I lose the boost or not lose the boost here? Because I'm going to finish this. It will be this turn and next turn to finish this, right? Or am I misreading the way this is actually going to work? It's actually 2 turns away? I'm not sure. It's 2 more turns? If for 1 turn it finishes now? No, it finishes the end of the turn. Fuck, I have no idea. When does production finish, chat? Beginning or end of turn? That's what I'm asking, I guess. Must be beginning. So this is how much production total? 160? I don't want to spend this right now. Has to be checked to get it. You won't get the booster in construction. I don't think that's true. I think you can get the booster in construction. I could grow this turn for 15, but I actually have things I want here. I want this one. I guess I can still get that. We're going to slow down on the other ones we might want. Do we want this one later? Yeah, it's a little bit awkward, the boosting, honestly. I could do what Chan is going off about right now. I could boost it now to see. But there should be an interaction here that doesn't require I boost it, that I rush the pop, right? Might be worth it to rush it anyways, but... Alright, let's say we rushed. Okay, this is now boosted. Can get our quarry. I would like to put it there. Yeah, that should boost everything else we're interested in. We now have the obelisk, the market, and this, and the blacksmith, apparently. It's interesting. I want to go to next level. It did bring it down to 1 turn here. And I need the mana well. Do we build this first? How's our stability? -6. No. Okay, let's build that. Do we take a unit right now? Yeah, we take something. Another arbalist seems okay. Got 4 scouts out. It's probably good enough. All right, let's grab another arbalist. Oh, we get pikemen next turn. You're right. We could wait 1 turn and get our tier 2s. Actually, we should do that. Okay. Do we need another scout? Like, real question. I kind of feel like another scout might be fine. How much upkeep am I paying on these? Actually, a chunk, huh? Is it greed? They're giving me huge amounts of resource right now. All right. Yeah, every time someone says it would have been better, I'm going to ask you to stop backseating. You're welcome to suggest things, and you're welcome to justify your reasoning, but I don't want to be told what to do. It just isn't interesting to me. All right, we could go back to heal in our own territory here and then possibly fight this. We could have a look at this along the way, but I'm a little worried we're not going to have enough movement. Let's have a quick peek at what's inside here. And I actually am going to cast the animal spell again, which means next turn we're only going to have 27 mana, but our casts are 5. That's still 5 casts. That's probably good enough. Okay. So what is in here? Explore. Okay. $488. Really not that bad. We can't handle it with what we have. We might be able to handle it soon. And it's cold based apparently. All attacking units suffer 10 frost damage. And okay, this is a fucking really nasty debuff. So if we had more mana, but it's really expensive, the mana cost to protect from that. So this is going to be a little bit before we can take this. But not a little bit before we can take this. We can take this next turn. We go there. Okay. This outpost wants to build. Work camp is fine. Okay. Upkeep on summons is 12 mana per summon. Okay. Alright. I don't have a mount yet. Okay, we should be able to cast. Alright, picked up a tier 2 spider, hell yeah. Alright, I think we take this fight, 370. What is it blocking? It is a production node. Alright, let's go after it. Risky battle, huh? Player over there. There's also a mana node blocked by 400 stack, and what's this? A mana node blocked by a 770 stack? Oh, that's the resource. Okay. If you were to go through the races would be part of this VOD. I quickly went through the race creation at the beginning of this VOD, yep. But I mostly just did it to highlight what I'm doing. I already had the decisions made. Alright, we want new research. What are we taking? Animal kinship is minor race transformation. I do want this. We take that. We've got scouts. Let's do our scouting first. So supposedly, okay, so this is the... I'm supposed to be able to see this somehow. I know I haven't prospected this tile. I'm pretty sure I haven't prospected this tile, although I'm not sure. Is there any way to tell this easily? It says I have prospected this tile and haven't there. I have to get a little bit closer. So what am I looking at here to see this? So here it's a little bit, it's clear, but look at the yellow line on the left side of the mountain. This yellow line is my movement. My remaining movement points is that yellow line. Is that what you're talking about? How is this telling me I can see the hue on some of these, but it isn't perfect, the hue. Sometimes it doesn't color. We found one that wasn't colored. How do I tell, like, for example, this middle mountain here? Is this middle mountain prospected? It's acting like yes, but I don't know how that. The edge of the tile has a shimmer. Yes, it does. But it doesn't have a shimmer over here, but it has a highlight, which means this tile is prospectable but doesn't have that shimmer. So what the hell does that mean? It only shows the shimmer for one's in movement range? Can't move there either and it's shimmering. Okay, this whole tile apparently was one tile. Who knew? The shimmers from the mana node has nothing to do with the mountain. There's a slight yellow inside the green border. I can't even select the unit. Clicking on it does not select the unit. It selects the mountain because there's something with this node, like something with the elevation that isn't doing well with their modeling. Let's see if I can find that. All right, I do want to get this down because I feel like this is a very powerful ability. We're going to be interacting with it a lot, and it's very good on mountains, so we do need to figure this out. There's a slight yellow inside the green border. Slight yellow inside the green border. Okay, sure, I can see that here, and I guess not back the other way. Maybe that's what you're referencing? Okay. All right, either way, we've moved all our tile. We want to prospect this. Got a spider mount. Hey, that's what we wanted. Okay. All right, you know who gets the spider mount? Our hero. Dude, prospecting seems OP so far. I'm really happy with it. Okay. How much movement do I get out of it? Does it show me on this somewhere? 48 movement world map. And if you equip it early, you get the full amount of it. That's awesome. I do have a taunt one, it's true. Okay. Dude, we just digging up the mountain. There's tons of loot in the mountain. Cool. All right. What else we got? We got this unit. This unit is supposed to be exploring. This unit's also supposed to be exploring. Can I see tiles that I have not prospected around here? No. I guess I could go back this way. I kind of want to meet these guys. If we go here and meet them. Hello? Okay, this is minus 575 relations. What's his deal? He's a strategic warlord. Likes empires who have summoned units. I have 2 summoned units. Likes empires who defeated other empires. Dislikes empires that trade grievances. Dislikes empires with stronger research. Why? He feels threatened by my empire. Wait, hold on. Am I reading this tooltip correctly? The ruler feels threatened by your empire, which affects your relationships with them by minus 400 and also makes trading with them more costly. We've found out the following contributing factors, presumably to the minus 400. They are in need of better relations. So we have bad relations with him because we have bad relations? What the fuck does that mean? Isn't that weird? Send a gift. Well, on the one hand, it's 50 wasted cash, right? Because the relationship change of this, of 50 out of 575 is 0. Yeah, I think really it's this, right? We are a Materium Empire and they're an Astral Empire. They're interested in gold. Whatever the hell that means. Is this worth anything, chat?
From the stagecoach.
Thank you, a Gargagarg. This has got to be worth nothing, right? All right, let's try though. Gold is pretty cheap for us at the moment. it's gonna be a painful thing later. But I'm curious about their diplomacy system. Diplomacy systems and these overworld, like this type of 4X has tended to be absolute garbage in a lot of games. So I kind of want to see what happens here. So the only reason I'm even considering this is because when I hover the negative relationships, it says, whichever one it just was that we were just at, it says they wanted gold. The problem was, anyway, it says that the negative relationships are the problems. Let's see. Let's send them a welcoming gift. Okay. Did it change their relationship by like 9,000 points? Where did their relationship go? I don't even know. I think not. If you hover the relationship in the following here. Okay. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Thanks. Positive first time contact. We get 15 turns of plus 50. We just met, which is 10 turns of minus 25. Clashing affinities is minus 150. And threat level threatened. The threat level represents how other rulers feel. This level is influenced by many factors. They have large armies, many cities are supported by many allies. So I have no allies. I've got one city, and I have my starting army. So I don't know how they get minus 400 out of that, but that is going to be literally impossible to overcome here. Okay. All right. So we can't do anything about that. So that was 50 gold that we just threw out the window, but I hadn't seen this screen before. So that is modifying what I thought it was modifying. Okay. So I'm just gonna, I don't think there's anything we can do with this guy. Okay. These mags are wearing the same helmet. Well, yeah. He's probably scared that our head deconstructs, but he's not aware that his head deconstructs all the time too. It's a reasonable concern. All right, let's go scouting. I wonder if I would kill my scout. We're not technically at war yet. But I have no idea how to tell like that one of these areas was able to be prospected and one wasn't. I guess it has cliff in there. But the three are stalagmite, mountain, and cliff. It's weird that that tile has... This has cliff on it. Did we do that one already? I guess we did. Well, that's his capital there. No, it's not. That's a free city. We just met our first free city. We haven't met it yet because we haven't... I mean, Arcama, we just read the breakdown. Is it affected by difficulty? It could be, but it didn't say that in that window, so who knows? Okay. So then I should be able to find this. This is grassland, forest, rocky, forest, grassland, forest, grassland, forest, grassland, rocky, snow, swamp. So nothing in here can be prospected, although we might want to scout out to the edge of the map, possibly. If there is a location for entering the underworld, we should do that too. Not sure if there was or wasn't. I don't see it listed here on this map. I feel like we saw one though. Yeah. It's a white icon on the overmap top right. Ah, nice. Okay. Oh, I want to go there. Okay. I'm gonna move one. I don't want to move one tile over. I don't know why he would go here anyways. I don't know what happens if he moves through me and he reveals me. We're not technically at war yet either, so. Alright, so we have our major team with the 2 units. We're paying a lot for these summons. We definitely want to be fighting. I think this is fine to start with. We just picked up a mount too, right? So we should be pretty strong. Do I want to allow this to auto combat? Let's see what it does. Yeah. Actually, not that bad. Took some pretty heavy damage on the spiders, but everybody else just took moderate damage. That seems pretty good. We keep that. Okay. Picked up a demoralizing mask. I don't know what despair does. -5 morale. Okay. 70 production in there too. It's kind of nice. All right, let's put the hat on. I probably should be swapping degrees. Anyone know how it works? If I decrease or increase movement in the middle of the turn, how does my movement scale? So let's say let's make it easy. Let's do 50% movement. Let's say I started the turn with 48 movement. I move 50%, so I've got 24 left. Then I remove the item that gives me very fast and replace it with an item that gives me very slow. What happens? I mean, do we test it? I guess we test. All right, let's go. Oh, I want to clear all this stuff out, huh? Let's go up this way. Let's go there. I guess we test right here. Okay, so currently we're at 15 of 32 movement points. God alone knows how this is going to work. All right, we're not. We're apparently at, the leader himself is at 31 of 48 movement points. Let's say we unequip this. 31 of 48. 31 of 48 was what we were at. We just went to 21 of 32. What percentage of these? I wonder if it's just percent scaling. Hold on. These are... we were at 65% remaining. We're now at 65% remaining. Okay. And if we throw on the greaves, okay, we go to 20. Wait, it didn't impact our total negative? Okay, I wasn't expecting this to not change here at all. It does say combat on the tooltip, but when you actually hover slow movement, it does say world map. So perhaps this slow movement in combat means exactly what it says, and it doesn't impact movement on the world map at all. Possibly. This does mean that swapping gear between fights keeps your... I think if we go back now, I think if we swap this off again and then put the mount back on, we actually will go back to what we were at, because it looks like it just modifies your percentage. Yeah, we're back to 32 of 48. We actually gained one movement swapping this out then back again. That's funny. All right, what that means, though, is the behavior that we should be doing is move with the mount and then swap to the combat gear if we're content with the combat speed we get in the combat realm, as opposed to this. Huh, okay. All right, we have a level up, too, from that fight. Fighting 2 is nice. I'm pretty interested in Sentinel, too. Actually, does this guy get 2? He doesn't get 2 counters. I just like Sentinel, though. First strike is cool. Is it better than just 10% damage? I think it might be worse than 10% damage. All right, we take 10% damage for now, but we come back for that later. Sure. Okay. All right, I like the extra heal we get for being in our own territory, so I think we're going to stay there. We have to set production in the capital. We finished our tier 2 building, so we should be able to build some other things. We need a tavern, I believe. Tavern's already boosted randomly, too. 2 farms, apparently. Nice. Yeah, our stability is kind of all over the place, so let's get better stability. Or rather, our stability is low. Let's get our halberdier, which is the pike. Pike seems great. 5 turns is quite a lot, but all right, we'll figure it out. Okay. And who needs orders? I've got a scout that hasn't moved yet. Okay, judging by the coloration, I think there's 2 areas we could do. I think that's one of them. I guess I'd like to move to... Oh god, how can I ever select him again? I don't like when I finish a unit's movement, it still cycles through them on the unit list. I want to move to there, I think. Is that still in the borders? I have no idea. Yes. Okay. Friendly undead corpse is revived with 60% of its total HP. Non-undead corpse is raised as a zombie. Do you think this is temporary or permanent, the zombie? Can I generate units? Or only for the fight? It's temp. Okay. Well, prospecting has been super fun so far. Okay. Alright, we good? I think we are good. Is the vampire spider hatchling good enough to carry on with? I don't know. Do all the spiders evolve? Like, the level 2 fighters keep evolving? This one does. Does the level 1 spider evolve twice? So the first evolution of the level 1 spider is at 4. Does the vampire spider matriarch also have evolve? I don't know. But it does go to 3 from 1, so I guess it's okay. Alright, let's end turn. Alright, we've met a city-state. We've met... Well, I did ask to see them, and now I can't see them. Where the fuck are they? Yes, this does not help us seeing them. It's not... The point of seeing them is not to see what they look like on the map. The point of seeing them is where are they, and what resources do they have. Okay. Is there some way I can find that from here? No. I mean, I think we'll boost the relationships for now. I can see it in the city-state tabs, yeah, but I have to make a decision on this event right now. I can't go out of the screen, I don't think. If I can, please tell me. Because what I'm interested in doing, can I escape and go back? I don't know. I think escape is going to cancel it. Escape actually does nothing here. But I'm pretty certain I can't see what it's doing at all. All right. Okay, he's down here apparently. So it is the close one. So it's actually one we do care about too. All right. What else do they have? Now that we can actually look at them, what do they actually have going on for them? I can't actually see resources here, I guess. Maybe I can't do anything until I've given them a Whispering Stone. Okay. All right. But now we can. Yeah, I don't know how to tell what they have. Tier 1, Scout Runesmith. This is them. They're a Scout Runesmith? Is this my faction? They're using my faction. Quick and sneaky, Industrious Runesmith Shadowwalkers is my faction. Next time a pop-up like that triggers, try 3. It's the keybind for the diplomatic screen. Okay, we'll have a look. Thanks. Actually, if we look at this right now, do we know anything about them from here? I don't know shit. What trait lets me prospect? It's a culture. It's the industrious culture. All right. Let's build. Our stability is stable right now. I don't know what domain minus 20. Oh, it means all of our improvements. So we've got a boosted bathhouse, which is a permanent 10% XP bonus and city income. What is the stability breakpoints? We're in stable right now, and the next breakpoint is 40. Okay. This is draft income, which could be good for us too. It's already boosted. I really need mana income though. And we are going to need gold income too, but let's grab the mana obelisk for now. Okay. New Empire Development skill. Unlocks the ability for Unix to excavate earthen terrain in the underground. Doesn't this... Oh, earthen terrain is a different terrain type. We will want that, I guess, but I don't think we need it right now. What's this one? Province improvements grant 1 stability for each province improvement of the same type. That's actually fairly interesting. What is this one? This is founding or absorbing cities -2 turns. Newly founded or absorbed cities get +1 pop. That's actually pretty good too, huh? Kind of want all of them. It's not 1 stability though, right? It's always at least 2 because they're going to be adjacent to each other. So 1 farm adjacent to another farm is 2 stability, not 1, because they each get 1. Founding or absorbing cities takes -2 turns. Doesn't say anything about a reduction in cost here. Yeah, I feel like this could be good too. If we're willing to convert to all quarries eventually. I mean, the boosts have made it difficult to stack buildings is the problem. 1 pop is nice. I kind of into all of these, honestly. This is 50, that's 75. We can get another one in a minute. Okay. Founding cities absorbs Imperium. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean that we won't be able to afford the city right now. I think you're right, actually. I guess we wait a turn anyways. Okay. Alright, let's move around. Okay, I don't think there's any way to tell that that's been prospected. Let's go into the underground passage. And we have no more movement, but we ended in a territory that we can already prospect. Why can we prospect this? Because it's mountain. Easy 46 production. Dude, I think we're taking that. I think we just have to take this, right? Earthen. Guess we'll do that next turn, though. I guess I can wait 1 turn to postpone that decision. Alright, what is this unit doing? We are literally just exploring. Wait, it's trespassing to go where? In here? Alright. I guess the light green is different than the dark green for borders. So this is somebody's borders. This looks like these are all Copperlode's borders. Including that, though. So I guess we would either want to path around it. I can't get around it to begin with. Alright. What else we got? Alright, I want to prospect that. It doesn't show as highlighted, which is kind of weird, but we go there. Yeah, exactly. Got another wand of poison darts. Wish there were more diverse items to be found. Also, I don't like how it starts the... Okay, so we have... This tile is probably scoutable. Okay. Alright, we haven't finished that. We're building the unit. I guess I'm curious about this. Chat thinks I can do both. I haven't seen this interaction. I will do this for science. We will regret this if it doesn't work as we're hoping. We might regret this just period, but we'll see. I do want to see how it interacts. So how would I do that thing? So I check an area. It's an army ability. Oh, I have force march randomly. Do we always have force march? Oh, that's excavation. Where was the force march? Force march was that. That is excavation. I'm not adjacent. Okay. Alright, what else we have going on? We just burnt a bunch of our Imperium right when we need it, so we're not going to be able to upgrade this location. We got to figure out Imperium generation. That probably means unique building. Where is unique building? Right there. Wizard's Foundation. So get our mana up, build that. Seems good. What's a monolith? Just a better mana income? Okay. I would really like another hero. That means we have to upgrade. We either have to pay a bunch or we have to upgrade that. Why did my upkeep go up from that? And what's our... Okay, I guess I gotta look at our diplomatic status with the elves. They're minus 280 right now. Alright, why... Empire relationships. So what do I see this? If I hover this... War justification balance, which was different than our relationship. There's our relationship. Positive first contact, declaration of friendship building up, grudge due to grievances minus 140. So it actually double counts. It's 10 times the value of the grievance. Alignment is giving us a boost right now, so we should probably just buy that out. I don't have the resources right now, but we should probably buy that grievance out. Alright, what are we doing with this unit? We're definitely fighting this turn because we want the experience. Can we handle this unit? These are 2 large mage banes. We can't cast spells, which is kind of brutal for us. It's actually a really hard fight. It's a resource though. And what's this one? I don't really want to clear things for them because I don't want them claiming them. I guess we could come over here and take this stuff. Gets us further away from our healing point. Where's my occupied mana node? I do have one, right? If I hover, would it show me occupied on this map? Under my city? What? I thought we had one that was like blocked. Oh, that's occupied. Why can't I see what's occupying it? Also, why does that not show up in a way that... Is it visually different? It's not visually different at all, right? Alright, we definitely want that. I don't know if there's enough things to do over there, but we'll go over that way. Okay. Yeah, there's an infestation there. Have I moved all my scouts? I think I have. We're teching, we are. We don't want to cast any spells. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty obnoxious that I guess it's red as opposed to orange when I hover it. But I agree. It's kind of obnoxious I didn't notice it. If I have this other view on, does it show in some way? No. Yeah, it'd be nice if there's a tooltip for that for sure. Okay. All right, we produced a work camp. We'll figure that out in a minute. Let's do our scouts. Okay. That interface is so bad, it's unbelievable. Okay, so let me get... It stacks your units on the right-hand side of the map, right? So when I have 5 units, it shows me 5... It shows me an icon with 5, and it does different things on that. If I click on that icon, it starts the cycle from a specific unit. So it doesn't cycle units that haven't acted that turn yet. It just starts the cycle with whatever the fuck it wants, including if you have told the unit to wait 1 turn. It still includes it on the cycle. Here, it looks like clicking that button sometimes cycles between units, most of the time. But if you have stuff queued, it auto-resolves that queue. So if there's a setting for that, I need to turn that off because that's annoying. Because I don't ever want my units just moving around on their own kind of deal. Anyway. So it's okay here because the unit we're attacking is fine, but could be not okay. So we could get -5 alignment. We could let them go. We could demand 128 mana and get no alignment changed. That's probably better than the experience. I'm very tempted by the experience, but 128 mana is really good for us right now. So we take that. Okay. All right. I think there might have been a setting for that too. So we gotta go double check because that's awful. That's an awful interaction. I'll try to show you guys. Observe mode, skip turn notification. Skip turn notification. When enabled, confirmation is required by a new turn when there's okay. Army movement confirmation. When enabled, confirmation is required before executing automatic queued or multi-turn. When enabled, confirmation is required before executing automatic queued or multi-turn movement of armies. I don't remember getting a confirmation for that. Autocycle units. Force combat, combat introduction. I don't know what of these is doing it, if any of them. But watch. All right, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so we moved there. That's fine, whatever. All right, do we have more movement on this character? We do. Okay, but we're now out of movement, right, on this army. And let's go move our scouts. Okay. So I think I want to end here. Actually, I can't tell if I can move around there. If I can't move around there, but we can dig on both. I actually guess we prefer to move to like there to begin with. And then we can prospect. Get a ring of protection, sweet. And then we can dig. Okay. And now this unit's out of movement points, but it can do both. It's kind of nice. All right, before I forget. All right, click this button. Maybe. All right, we're trying not to piss off the city-state, which is fine. There is a something over here, an iron deposit, apparently. I do want to scout. And are any of these cliffs? Apparently no. Okay. Discovered another ruler while concealed. Meet ruler. Okay. He hates us at minus 525. We're not sending 50 gold down the drain for that. Okay. If I click here, I can figure out what his problem is. Just met. Alignment. Threat level threatened. Okay. Everyone is super threatened by us on the highest difficulty at the beginning of the game. It's kind of weird. Okay. All right, I want to go back to that unit. Actually, it did bring me back to this unit right now. It's nice. It's what the my preferred behavior would be. All right, what are we looking for? We're looking for more nodes. We can grassland, rocky forest. Won't show me that tile yet. I guess we go here. Underground passage there too. Guarded or just occupied right now? I'm not sure. Okay. All right. I could move to there. I'm pretty sure that's a tile that we can prospect. Even though it's not highlighting right now. Definitely is. Okay. Alright, I think my hero has a ring they can equip now. Okay. I don't actually want this thing. I'm going to unequip that right now. I want a second wand of poison. I can't have 2 wands of poison equipped even though I have 2. Interesting. Didn't know that. Okay. It's kind of weird, right? Like, they're not unique items, but they're unique equips, even though they use different slots. Kind of weird. All right. Does this mean I can prospect that? I think no. It means I can prospect this one, right? All right. Where does this border end? Does this also mean I haven't prospected that one? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me take Punisher's Halberd. It is a one-handed weapon, right? No, it's a two-handed weapon. Grants 2 extra retaliations in first strike. Jesus. It's cool. I like the items. Okay. Alright, we built the mana obelisk, which is great. Gotta look at it, what its attack is. I'll look at it in a second. Alright, so we need some stability would be nice, but it's not super critical right this instant. Growth, fine. Gold, fine. What's this is more... This is production. Well, that's what I was wondering, Ursus. The one, but the one has a cooldown, right? So I was wondering if I could have 2 wands with 2 different cooldowns. Can't I dig? I don't think I can dig on the above ground, right? Isn't a dig a below ground action? There's no way to select the scout ever again, by the way. This will be impossible. All right, what if we look directly on his ugly ass face over here? All right, that scout is lost in the mountains. All right, we'll go through cycling. Could I dig? No. I think digging is just a below ground thing. Also, did you notice the selection, chat? Remember, we're trying to get to that one scout. This is rotating between all my units. Okay, we got there on the 5th try. That was 7 clicks to get there. So if I click here and I'm like, okay, well, I want to go back. Okay. Anyway, not a big deal. That's what I was trying to show you guys earlier. Oh, all right. So outpost of the work camp, we got to assign that. We're trying to figure out what we're building here. What are we building here? It feels like some production would be good. Gold is fine. Mana would be nice. Oh, I really, really wanted our Imperium production. So we're going to do this first. Take Wizard Tower Foundation. Okay, what are we building here? We could claim the Hidden Fountain if we ever take it over. Hidden Fountain wants... Farms give city stability from farms and foresters. Okay. Maybe the army list would be easier to use. I kind of forgot there was an army list, honestly. Maybe I should be using that instead. What is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It's 200 before this becomes a city. So basically this is short term. What are we getting? The gold's nice. The mana would be ideal. There's a resource node there and a mana node there. But I don't actually get those yields until we clear it, right? I mean, I suppose I could farm the whole area and build the stability boost off the other one too. We're going to want that Imperium income. There's also a mana node over there. It's 3 tiles out though. I mean, it just doesn't matter right now, right? Whatever the yield is going to be get. And also farm yield doesn't do anything right now, right? Can I change the buildings and outposts before it's a city? Like, you know how you can rebuild an improvement in a city? I honestly do not know. Again, it looks like it has good tiles. I think I just built a farm on the occupied mana node. Okay. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, you produced a work camp, sure. My unit has moved all the way. It's moved all the way. Okay. We're building units. This is all good. Let's end the turn. I wanted to do more diplomatic things with her. Can I give her a gift? Okay, pronouncements. We already declaration of friendshipping her. Negotiate. I wanted to buy out her war justification because the war justification was causing 140 negative relationship. So how do I do that? Settle grievances. Okay. All right. Can we do anything else now? Can Wizards bond? Oh, we have to be... We need 20 more relations to Wizard bond. Can I send her a gift? It's 160 gold for 50 standing. It's pretty expensive. Can I just give her an item? We can give it. It's worth only 10. All right, we'll wait on that. Thanks. Okay. I think they sell for like 200 once you actually have that brutal as highest difficulty. Yeah. All right. Okay.